He is one of the greatest players poker has ever seen, some say the greatest. A true legend, an icon of the game, a gambler who always seems to have the best of it, an edge. So it came as a shock to many, the news yesterday, that Doyle Brunson has announced his retirement, playing in one last event at the Wsop, and guess what, poker fans? He just might win it today on High Roller Radio. It all started with a simple tweet from the 84-year-old Hall of Famer, world champion twice, and 10-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner. Going to the Rio to play in Deuce to 7 lowball tournament, said at Dolly, probably the last one I'll ever play. Short and sweet, but it had the poker world abuzz. A flood of tributes and well wishes poured in, fans and fellow pros alike. You're an absolute legend, said Sorrel Mitzi. Hashtag I'll take the over. Obviously not a complete believer on said retirement. You know what they say about cowboys, replied the poker lawyer. Don't squat with your spurs on. Best of luck, cowboy. Take it down, said Poker in a Movie. Kevin Cougar posted this gift in full respect. And yes, the kid tips his hat. Our namesake in the fashion biz, High Roller Clothing, may have put it best. MVP, most valuable to poker. Thanks, Doyle. Doyle Brunson announces retirement from poker was the headline at Poker Central, including a quote from Doyle himself. It's the longevity in the game that I'm most proud of. Texas Dolly has a sweet reason for calling his retirement, reported at Poker News. After 57 years, I owe it to my wife to go home, Brunson said. Yes, Poker News was all over this story. Living legend Doyle Brunson returns to the felt at WSOP. An article by Sean Chafin, a former guest of ours, host of a dynamite podcast called True Gambling Stories. The article had an accompanying video with this cover shot. Brunson back in the day on the left, top right, Texas Dolly at the table, his son watching on, he and his wife on the lower right. Brunson is quoted in that piece as saying, I've never seen as many high-limit players as there are here in town now, likely in awe of how the game has changed over the years. So he was eyeing them, the new breed of high-stakes player, but in the Deuce to 7 lowball event, Brunson himself was the star attraction. There he is, cowboy hat on, sitting across the table from son Todd, also a bracelet winner. The elder statesman had the chip lead for quite a while too, and as his chip stack grew, so did the excitement, the anticipation of something special. We're on the money bubble, Todd reported. Then, a short time later, both Brunsons cashed, he tweeted. Playing in his last ever WSOP event, announced Remco Rincama, at Dolly is now in the money. There are 15 players remaining in the 10K Deuce to 7 No Limit. Rincama, the 2017 American Poker Podcaster of the Year and senior editor at Poker Central, understood the significance of what he was witnessing. Watching Texas Dolly playing in what he said will be his last ever event, seated right next to his old friend Billy Baxter, feels quite special, he said. William had this to offer. Doyle Brunson, on his first cash since 2013, if I bust now, I've made one ante for that big game. Referring, of course, to Bobby's room. Phil Hellmuth got in on the spectacle, obviously. Hello, Dolly, tweeted the 14-time bracelet winner and 1989 world champ. The legendary Doyle Brunson hopped into the no-limit Deuce to 7 tourney, made it through day 2, and goes for bracelet number 11 Tuesday, live only on Poker Go. Can the 84-year-old play one WSOP event in 5 years and win it? Good question, Phil. We're all wondering. It would be sensational. Just imagine the drama. Believe me, I'll be watching. Another Phil Ivey, a man with 10 bracelets, was reflecting on Brunson's retirement as well. Everyone in poker owes Doyle a huge thank you for all that he's done for the game. Poker Central providing that story. Yes, thank you, Doyle. What a career. A legend. His name synonymous with greatness. High-stakes pro for more than than half a century, a road gambler, partnered with Sailor Roberts and Amarillo Slim, a key player in the Texas Gamblers Convention, a forerunner to Benny Binion's World Series of Poker. He wrote Poker's Bible, Super System, widely regarded as the most important poker book ever written. He's won 10 World Series of Poker bracelets, tied for second all-time alongside fellow greats Johnny Chan and Phil Ivey. Hellmuth, of course, 14. And let's not forget those 2 world titles back-to-back in 1976 and 1977. Here he is on his way to capturing his first. In both championships, his winning cards were 10 deuce, a starting hand known simply today as the Brunson. Inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame in 1988, Texas Dolly still plays in the big game at the Bellagio Bobby's Room. In January 2006, Bluff Magazine voted Brunson the most influential force in the world of poker. The news, the retirement announcement, has certainly had an impact on WPT Brownie. As an amateur poker player, he tweeted, "I was honored to sit at Doyle's table at the 2010 WPT World Championships at the Bellagio. You are a great gentleman and signed my $100 bill so someone could read it. The best to you and your family," and there it is. How about it? Mounted on Brownie's WSOP photo, another legend, Mike Sexton, adding his John Hancock as well. Pretty nice souvenir, right? "Go, Dad, go! Good luck, good luck, good luck," tweeted Pamela Brunson, a former guest of ours. Thrilled, too, because in 2016, we posted the interview, and Doyle retweeted it. "Never saw this before," he said. "Pretty cool, Pam. She has been a real blessing in my life." The @TextDolly retweet pinned ever since. Can Doyle Brunson go out in style, in epic fashion, turn back the clock and make history? Will the poker god shine down one last time? We'll find out soon. In a battle of the Brunsons, all eyes are on Pops. Can he win his last ever tournament? Can he? Poker legend and icon, Doyle Brunson. And yes, number 11 would be heaven. Good luck, sir, today on High Roller Radio.